Oops. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hola, hola a todos. Bienvenidos a un nuevo en vivo. ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. So today we are going to learn some Spanish vocabulary to express opinion. And we are going to mainly learn phrases and some important verbs that you need to use when doing this. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I live stream. I want to give a big shout out to the Cafecito members Brianna Lee, Dale Mitchell, Ruby Brockenberry, Christopher Michael, William Lopez, David Beaver, and KS. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it a lot. El cafecito está delicioso. If you want to support this channel, you can also get a membership. You only need to click on the join button down below to check out the perks and more about the membership. Thank you again, Cafecito members. Remember that I'm live streaming, so you can use the live chat. The only thing you need to do, you need to be a subscriber. So just click on that subscribe button. I see Mr. Stephen X saying, Vamos! Welcome, Mr. Stephen X. Bienvenido. Okay, so let's get started. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to learn, as I said before, some vocabulary to express opinion in Spanish. And obviously, it's just like how you can say your opinion, give your opinion to someone, either positive or negative, something good, something bad, or something maybe you don't know. You have no opinion. So we will learn about that as well, all the vocabulary that you can use for that. Now, in English, opinion, well, that's opinion, right? Opinion. In Spanish, it's very easy. You can use the same word and just add an accent mark, and it becomes opinión. So that is the term in Spanish. Opinion in Spanish is opinión. By the way, this is a feminine noun, so you gotta say la opinión. Okay? La opinión. It's not el opinión, it's la opinión. La opinión. Okay? So that's something good to know. La opinión means opinion. Okay, so that's the first thing you gotta know. Now, let's learn how to ask someone. If you want to ask for someone's opinion, you can do it really easily. So let's start off by talking about that specifically. KS is in the house. Feliz Año Nuevo. Feliz Año Nuevo, KS. Chris Stewart. Feliz 2023. Lista para aprender español. Welcome, Chrissy. Awesome. Okay. So, something really important, guys, is verbs, right? And you gotta learn 3 important verbs when talking about opinion, when you have to say something, when you want to ask for someone's opinion. It's important to know the verbs creer, creer, creer. That means to believe. Also, the verb pensar. Pensar means to think. And the verb opinar. Opinar. Opinar means to think, specifically when you're thinking about, something. If you're talking about opinions, opinar is a very good verb to use. It's similar to think, similar to pensar, and also it means to give one's opinion. Okay, so those three verbs are really important to learn when talking about this. Creer, pensar, opinar. Okay, so now the first question, if you're gonna ask for someone's opinion, you can ask, ¿qué crees de? ¿Qué crees de? And this means, what do you think about or of? Okay, ¿qué crees de? ¿Qué crees de? Okay. The next one, ¿qué piensas de? ¿Qué piensas de? Okay, so right here, the first one, you can see the verb creer. ¿Qué crees de? ¿Qué crees de? And the second one, we're using the verb pensar. Pensar. ¿Qué piensas de? ¿Qué piensas de? Of course, I have ... at the end of the question because you need to add something else to the question, right? ¿Qué crees de la película? ¿Qué crees de la película? What do you think about the movie? Or also, it could be ¿qué crees acerca? Okay, so that's very common to see. ¿Qué crees acerca? And then also add de. ¿Qué crees acerca de? Okay, I think I'm going to move this a little bit to the left so you can see everything better. ¿Qué crees de? Or ¿qué crees acerca de? Okay, and that means, what do you think about or of? Now, the next one, as I said, ¿qué piensas de? ¿Qué piensas de? Also, you can use acerca. Acerca de. Same thing with this one. You can add acerca de or just de. ¿Qué piensas de la película? What do you think about the movie? Or ¿qué piensas acerca de la película? What do you think about the movie? So it's the same thing. Excellent. Now, the next question, guys, is ¿qué opinas de? ¿Qué opinas de? ¿Qué opinas de? And same thing, it could be, what do you think about or of? ¿Qué opinas de mí? What do you think of me? Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to add here acerca de mí. Okay, ¿qué opinas acerca de mí? What do you think of me? Okay, or ¿qué opinas acerca de? Or ¿qué opinas de la película? What do you think about the movie? Same thing. So you can say ¿qué crees? ¿Qué piensas? ¿Qué opinas? And that is very similar. The three questions mean pretty much what do you think? And then you can say ¿qué crees de? Or ¿qué crees acerca de? ¿Qué piensas de? Or ¿qué piensas acerca de? And same thing with the third one. ¿Qué opinas de? Or ¿qué opinas acerca de? Okay, so just keep that in mind that you can use either one. I usually use acerca de. ¿Qué crees acerca de? ¿Qué piensas acerca de? ¿Qué opinas acerca de? Okay, but it's okay if you say ¿qué piensas de la película? ¿Qué crees de la película? ¿Qué opinas de la película? Okay, so that's very important to remember that you can ask what do you think about or of with those three questions. ¿Qué crees de? ¿Qué piensas de? ¿Qué opinas de? Okay, now it's very important to say that the first one, ¿qué crees acerca de? Is more commonly used. ¿Qué crees acerca de? Okay, more than just saying de. ¿Qué crees de? ¿qué crees acerca de? Is a more common question. But you can say either one, but acerca de is commonly used in Spanish. Excellent. So I'm just going to put this like that. Okay, now the next question is, ¿cuál es tu opinión? ¿Cuál es tu opinión? And obviously, well, we have, we missed this, the question mark. ¿Cuál es tu opinión? ¿Cuál es tu opinión? ¿Cuál es tu opinión? I just got a brain fart there. This means, what is your opinion of or on? ¿Cuál es tu opinión? Also, you can say acerca de. Acerca de is a very common thing when asking for someone's opinion. It is very similar. It's very similar to saying about, okay? Acerca de, about. ¿Cuál es tu opinión de or acerca de? Again, ¿cuál es tu opinión de mí? What is your opinion of me? Okay? Or it could be also about things. ¿Cuál es tu opinión de, acerca de? I'm just going to just do this for a bit. Oh, you can see it. Oh my God. I have it here. I just forgot I had it into like lines there. So yeah, essentially, ¿cuál es su opinión? So I had it right. Sorry about that. ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca de? And then I'm just gonna do this. Acerca de mí, or acerca de el calentamiento global. Global. Ok, global. ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca del, remember that this becomes one word, del calentamiento global? What is your opinion on global warming? Global warming, sorry. So, calentamiento global means global warming. But yeah, so, ¿cuál es tu opinión acerca del calentamiento global? What is your opinion on global warming? Okay, so this question here, ¿cuál es tu opinión acerca de? That means, what is your opinion of or on? Okay, so we have here very good questions when asking for someone's opinion. ¿Qué crees de? Or ¿qué crees acerca de? ¿Qué piensas de? Or ¿qué piensas acerca de? ¿Qué opinas de? Or ¿qué opinas acerca de? And ¿cuál es tu opinión acerca de? Okay? So all of those questions are very useful when doing this. When you want to know someone's opinion, remember we see here creer. I mean, crees comes from the verb creer. Pensar, piensas. Okay, so that's the second verb that we're talking about. And opinar, opinas. Okay, so that means opinar, to think, to give one's opinion. So keep that in mind, guys. If you hear this question, that means that someone wants to know your opinion on something or about something. And also, it's important to remember these questions if you want to ask for someone's opinion. Okay, so great. That's great. That's great. Now, let's talk about expressing your opinion. If you get asked about, what you think about something, then you need to express your opinion. What's your opinion? Tell me about what you think, right? So these phrases will help you start your conversation. and just express your opinion on something. Okay. The first one is creo que. This one is very basic, guys. This is like the first phrase you must learn when expressing your opinion. So creo que means I think or I believe. Remember, the verb creer means to believe. And in this situation, it means I think or I believe. Okay? Yo creo que. You don't need to use yo all the time. So that's why I didn't use it there. You can start your opinion by saying creo que está bien. Okay? That's if you want to add, obviously you need to add more to the phrase. Creo que está bien. This means I think it's okay. Okay? Está bien means it's okay. Creo que, I think, or I believe. I believe it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay? Or the opposite. Creo que está mal. I think it's wrong or it's not right. Okay? So, está mal, that's what it means. Wrong or it's not okay. Excellent. Obviously, you can say more. Creo que estás equivocado. That's a different way to say I think you're wrong. Creo que estás equivocado. I think you're wrong. Okay? Or creo que estás en lo correcto. This means I think you're right. Okay, so that's the opposite. Creo que is a very good phrase if you want to say something about something else. Creo que. Also, you can say pienso que. Pienso que. So that's a different way to say I think. Remember, pienso comes from the verb pensar, and technically you're literally saying I think that blah 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 or dot dot dot, right? Pienso que está bien. I think it's okay. Pienso que está mal. I think it's wrong. I don't like it. I just disapprove, pretty much. That's what you're saying. But literally you're saying I think it's wrong. Pienso que está bien. That's the opposite. Okay? Pienso que está bien. I think it's okay. Or pienso que está mal. I think it's wrong. Or I think it's not right. Excellent. So that's pretty cool. Those two phrases, the first two phrases, mean pretty much the same thing. This one as well. Opino que. Opino que means the same thing. I think I don't like this. Opino que no me gusta esto. Okay? So that's an opinion. Opino que no me gusta eso. I think I don't like that. Okay? Opino que no me gusta eso. Or the opposite. Opino que me gusta eso. Okay? I think I like it. So yes, you can say that, of course. So the three phrases, creo que, pienso que, opino que, that means those mean the same thing. I think the first one is a bit more like I think, I believe. Pienso que, opino que mean I think, and then you can continue saying what you need to say. Now, me gusta. Me gusta, sometimes you just want to say, you don't need to say I think, I believe. You just want to say your opinion right away. So you can use the phrases me gusta or no me gusta. You can add more to that as well. You can say porque, because, and then add the rest. But me gusta, that means I like it. No me gusta, I don't like it. If you add more to the sentence, then it's similar to saying I like, I don't like. Okay? So, no me gusta la película. I don't like the movie. Okay? But if you just want to say me gusta, that's completely fine. Me gusta, I like it. No me gusta, I don't like it. Okay? So that is pretty cool. The next phrase is me encanta. Me encanta and no me encanta. Me encanta means I love it, or I love if you want to add more to the sentence. Me encanta lo que dices. I love what you're saying. Me encanta lo que dices. Or no me encanta lo que dices. I don't like or I don't love what you're saying. Okay? So keep in mind that you can add the word lo in some situations. You can say no me encanta lo que pasó. I don't like what happened. Okay? Me encanta lo que pasó. I love what happened. Okay? No me encanta lo que pasó. I don't love what happened. Okay? So keep in mind you can use lo as well in that phrase. Okay? And I'm just gonna show you what I just said. Lo que pasó. Okay? So that means what happened. Lo que pasó. Because if you say no me encanta que pasó without saying lo, that doesn't make sense. You must have lo there because you're talking about something. It's like similar to saying it in the situation. No me encanta lo que pasó. I didn't love what happened, but I know technically the translation would be no me encanta que pasó, but you need lo there for sure in that situation. So, okay. Now, let's continue. If you want to share more examples, please feel free to do that. Or if you want me to give more examples using certain phrase, you can let me know that as well. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. The next phrase, guys, is me parece que. Me parece que. Me parece que means I think, similar to the first three phrases, or it's similar to saying I think that ... Okay? Me parece que. That in Spanish in this situation is que. Me parece que. I think that. Okay? So this is very important when saying something that you think. Me parece que. Parecer, this verb means to seem. When you're saying it seems to be that, but in Spanish also, I mean, you can use it if you want to talk about opinions. Okay? Parecer means to seem, also to look alike, to look similar to something else or someone else. Parecer, that's a very interesting word, verb in a word, but in this situation, when expressing your opinion, it's similar to I think that, me parece que, I think that. So it's a very good phrase. I really like this one. Me parece que no, me parece que debemos cambiar todo. For example, right? Just let me. Me parece que debemos cambiar todo. If someone is asking you, what do you think about this whole thing, right? Should we keep it or not? Or should we change something? And if you think that everything needs to be changed, then you can say, me parece que debemos cambiar todo. I think that we should change everything, okay? Debemos, should, cambiar, change, todo, everything, okay? So it's a very good phrase, me parece que. Me parece que. Excellent. So you can use that one if you want to express your opinion. Now, the next one, guys, is para mí. Para mí. Para mí. Para mí. This means for me, you know, and you can add more to the phrase, of course. To all these phrases, you can add more to them. Para mí, something easy, as we said before. Para mí, está bien. Para mí está bien. This means for me, it's okay. It's okay. It's correct. It's fine. It's good. Okay. Para mí está bien. So that's something that you can say as well. Para mí means for me. Okay. So that's something interesting for sure. Now the next phrase, mi opinión personal. I honestly, I don't say this one much because you're saying two obvious things. When you say mi opinión, that means my opinion, okay? When you say mi opinión personal, that means my personal opinion. And I mean, if it's your opinion, it's yours. It's your personal opinion. So a lot of people say this in Spanish, mi opinión personal, and then you can add to that es, my personal opinion is, and then you can continue saying what your opinion is, right? Mi opinión personal, my personal opinion. Okay, this one is a good one as well, very common. And the next one, yo digo. And also keep in mind that you can add, you can see que as well in this phrase. Yo digo que, and this means I say, and then obviously in English you can say I say, let's get started. Yo digo que empecemos. Okay? Yo digo que empecemos. And that means I say, let's get started. Okay? Yo digo que. Yo digo que is similar to saying I say. So this one is a good one. I use it a lot in Spanish. The next one is no sé. No sé. Sometimes you don't have any opinion. You don't want to, you're indifferent. You really don't care, or you really don't have any opinion of someone or on something. So you can say no sé. No sé. I don't know. That means I don't know. No sé. No sé. Okay, just remember that this phrase has an accent mark. Se comes from the verb saber. Saber means to know in Spanish. And yeah, that's why we need the accent mark there. No sé. No sé. Now, the next one is a very good one as well. Me da igual. Me da igual. That means I don't care. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. I don't care. Me da igual. Me da igual. So this is this is like not a literal translation of I don't care, but me da igual is a very common phrase that is similar to saying I don't care. Okay? Me da igual. If you say no me importa, that's the literal translation of I don't care. No me importa. That's a bit more aggressive, right? When you say, when someone is asking for your opinion and you say no me importa, that's a bit rude because you're saying I don't care. And in Spanish, that's a bit rude. But if you say me da igual, it can be rude as well, but it's like saying you can do whatever you want, but it's not as harsh as no me importa. Okay, obviously the way you say it, the way you express yourself, your tone, your attitude will say a lot when saying these phrases. But if someone's asking, do you like this place or this other place? ¿Te gusta este lugar o este otro lugar? And you say me da igual, that means I don't care, we can go to either place. I like this place, I like this other one, so it doesn't matter really. So me da igual is, I think personally that I like it more, me da igual, more than no me importa. No me importa is a bit too rude, but I mean, you can use either one, of course. I don't care, no me importa. Okay, the next one. Sin comentarios. Sin comentarios. Sin comentarios means no comment, okay? So if you don't want to say anything about anything, you can say sin comentarios, no comment. You don't want any trouble. Sin comentarios, no comment. So these are very basic phrases when you want to express your opinion, and we will learn other phrases that are a bit more complex. So if your Spanish is advanced or intermediate, that's fine. They're gonna be helpful. If you know some basic Spanish, these are for you. I would start using these phrases first and practice a lot, and then use more complex phrases as well later on. The ones that we're gonna learn, they're a bit more complex. But let's just read from top to bottom all these phrases so you practice your pronunciation, or if you just want to listen to them, that's also fine. Creo que, pienso que, opino que, me gusta, no me gusta, me encanta, no me encanta. Don't forget lo. Sometimes you might have to use it. Me encanta lo que dices. I love what you're saying, okay? That was a quick example. Me parece que, para mí, mi opinión personal es, yo digo que, no sé, me da igual, or no me importa, me da igual, no me importa. Sin comentarios. It's funny that, well, in Spanish, you gotta have comentarios, so that means comments, plural. And in English, you often say no comment, okay? But in Spanish, you're gonna say comentarios, plural, okay? Plural, don't forget that. Excellent. Now let's learn the last phrases, the more advanced phrases. And after that, you can ask any question. Feel free to do that. Also, you say, Keye says, I use no importa a lot. Okay, no importa. That's another way to say I don't care, right? You can say, as I said before, no me importa, because no importa sounds, if you just say it, you can say it by itself, just like that. But when you say no me importa, you're saying I don't care, okay? Excellent. Thanks for sharing, KS. Now, the advanced phrases. These are a bit more complex, not too hard to learn or master. So don't worry about that. But you have to learn them. You need to remember them. Okay. A mi parecer. A mi parecer. That means in my opinion. A mi parecer. Okay, so that's a very important phrase. Very similar to in my opinion. A mi parecer. You can even have, well, a mi parecer. You can add, obviously, if you're talking about pollution, la contaminación. And then you can say está incrementando. In my opinion, pollution is increasing. Okay, so that is, it sounds more complex. A mi parecer. If you say creo que, that's fine. You know, that was one of the first phrases we learned. Creo que. But if you want to, you know, sound more native in Spanish, you can say a mi parecer, la contaminación está aumentando. In my opinion, pollution is increasing, right? So that's very important to remember. I mean, about pollution too, because I also think pollution is increasing. But yes, that's a good phrase. If you want, we can share some examples at the end using these phrases. You know, we can add more to the phrases for sure. So that's the first one. A mi parecer, in my opinion. The second one is, I'm just gonna do this because I feel that it's too much red if I underline the whole phrase. En mi opinión. En mi opinión. En mi opinión. And this is the literal translation of in my opinion. Okay? So, a mi parecer, en mi opinión, both are very similar and they mean in my opinion. Then we have como yo lo veo, como yo lo veo. This means the way I see it. Okay, so this is a really good one as well. It's como yo lo veo, the way I see it. It's not a literal translation, but it's very similar. What they mean, como yo lo veo, the way I see it. Con respecto a, this means with respect to, right? And then you add more to the phrase. Considero que, I consider that. Considero que la contaminación está aumentando. I consider that pollution is increasing. Okay? So it's pretty cool because if you learn these phrases and then you just add what you think right after, it's very good. You're just giving your opinion, you're expressing your opinion, and you sound very complex at the same time. Considero que, I consider that. The next one, desde mi punto de vista. Desde mi punto de vista. From my point of view. Desde mi punto de vista. Literal translation of from my point of view. Okay? En cuanto a, this means with regards to. En cuanto a, la contaminación está incrementando. With regard to pollution, it's increasing. Está incrementando. En cuanto a, with regard to. The next one, estoy a favor de. Estoy a favor de. I'm in favor of. Estoy a favor de. So this is another good one. Okay. Lindsay, como yo lo veo, is yo required here or can it be left out? Puede ser como lo veo. Como yo lo veo, como lo veo. Yes, you can remove it. You can leave that out if you don't want to say yo, como lo veo. Same thing. Yeah, you don't need yo there. But it's very common to say como yo lo veo as well. So, como yo lo veo, the way I see it, como lo veo. Okay. But yeah, either one. But como yo lo veo is very commonly used. Okay. Estoy a favor de. Great question, Lindsay. Thank you. Okay, the next one. Estoy en contra de. Estoy en contra de. So, estoy a favor de. I'm in favor of. Estoy en contra de. I'm against something. Okay? So, favor, against. Okay? Sorry. Okay? We have the two different ones. Okay. Estoy convencido. Estoy convencido or estoy convencida. Convencido. Convencida. And obviously convencido means that means convinced. And that one is masculine. Convencida. That one, same thing, convinced, but feminine. Estoy convencido. I'm convinced. Also, very common to see que after that, after saying that. Estoy convencido que. Estoy convencida que. I'm convinced that. ... Okay? The last two, guys. Estoy de acuerdo con. Estoy de acuerdo con. I agree with. It can be with a person, or you agree that, you know, about something specifically. Could be pollution, it could be you know, religion, politics. So it could be also those kinds of things. No estoy de acuerdo con. No estoy de acuerdo con. I disagree with, or just I disagree. ... So the last four, these are similar. One is positive and the other one is negative. And this one and this one and this one, the last two, positive, negative. Estoy de acuerdo con, no estoy de acuerdo con. Okay? So that's very, very good. These phrases are more advanced, but they're not that complicated. They're complex, but they're not that complicated. Mainly because, well, we have we have parecer, which is an interesting verb in Spanish. This one is, I think it's advanced, but it's not that difficult, en mi opinión. Como yo lo veo, that one is very, very good, the way I see it. Same with this one, con respecto a, with respect to. Considero que, considerar means to consider. Considero, I consider. Okay? So yeah, they're more advanced for sure. And those are all the phrases that I have, guys. Do you want me to show you some examples? I mean, using these phrases. For example, if I do this, we can add more to the phrases. Oh, but first, I think we should do that here. ¿Qué crees acerca de? ¿Qué piensas de? ¿Qué opinas de? All of that. Okay, so, ¿qué crees acerca de la religión? Religión. Okay, so that is a very interesting topic. ¿Qué crees de la religión? So, as I said before, you can just say ¿qué crees de? And then la religión. Or ¿qué crees acerca de la religión? Okay? ¿Qué crees de la religión? ¿Qué crees acerca de la religión? Religión means religion. Of course, the spelling is pretty much the same in English and in Spanish. So if someone says, ¿qué crees de la religión? ¿Qué crees acerca de la religión? Same here. This means, what do you think about religion? ¿Qué piensas acerca de la política? Okay. ¿Qué piensas de la política? ¿Qué piensas acerca de la política? And that means, what do you think about politics? Okay. ¿Qué piensas de la política? ¿Qué piensas acerca de la política? So it's very easy, as I said before. You just add what you want to talk about. Okay, so that's very good. That's something very useful. ¿Qué opinas de? We could say something simple. ¿Qué opinas de Miguel? Just one name. Miguel. ¿Qué opinas de Miguel? Or ¿qué opinas acerca de Miguel? And that means, what do you think of Miguel? Okay? So, ¿qué opinas? You can say ¿qué crees, qué piensas de Miguel? If you want to use ¿qué crees de? ¿Qué crees acerca de Miguel? It's a bit better. Just keep that in mind. If you're talking about someone, acerca de is just the term you need, because even if you don't want to complicate your life, you can just say acerca de, and acerca de for the three questions. But if you might hear some Spanish speakers say, ¿qué crees de la religión? And that's correct, So de is also used. But in this situation, if you're talking about Miguel, if you want to use ¿qué crees? I would use acerca de. ¿Qué crees acerca de Miguel? Okay? For these ones, the last two, ¿qué piensas de Miguel? That's good. ¿Qué opinas de Miguel? That's good as well. You can also say ¿qué piensas acerca de Miguel? That's 100% correct. Same with ¿qué opinas acerca de Miguel? That's correct as well. So, the next one. ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca de? Well, first, just going to do that. ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca de? What can it be? El problema. Could it be el problema? Del problema. Or let's be more specific. Acerca de. I'm just trying to think about something, some specific topic. If you want to help me out, that'd be great. If you want to. Colegio. Colegio. Acerca del colegio. Oh, okay. That's a great, that's a great question. Topic. For sure. Okay, let's say colegio. Or also it could be escuela. Thank you, Mr. Stephen. Escuela. Escuela and colegio both mean school. Okay? Colegio, escuela. Also, colegio can mean college. Okay? But one main meaning of colegio is school. Escuela is mostly used in Latin America. Colegio as well. But colegio is used in Spain a lot. Okay, anyways. ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca del colegio or acerca de la escuela? Okay? So this means what's your opinion on the school? Okay? What do you think about the school? ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca del colegio? ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca de la escuela? So that means, yeah, what do you think about the school? What's your opinion on, the school? Right. College. Yeah, colegio can mean college as well. Yeah, that's correct. So you see that it's very easy to just add more to the question. All the questions that we learned, you just have to add the topic. La religión, la política, Miguel, el colegio, or la escuela. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's very, very good. Okay, now, those are some examples. Now, when you're expressing your opinion, we can just do this. Creo que el colegio, es grande. I mean, it's just a simple opinion, right? I think the college or the school is big. So very, very, very easy if you just add creo que and then the phrase el colegio es grande. The school is big. I think the school is big. So that's a very, very easy way to express your opinion. Let's do the next one. Pienso que. No me importa. Right? We're adding more. Like we learned no me importa, but you can actually use it to express your opinion. No me importa. Pienso que No me importa la política. Okay? I think I don't care about politics, or I'm not interested in politics. No me importa, I don't care, la política, politics. Okay? Pienso que, I think that, or I think I don't care about politics. Okay? So this is very, very interesting for sure. No me importa la política, or right here, opino que. Remember, that's very similar to I think, similar to creo que, pienso que. Okay? Opino que. Just trying to express an opinion. Opino que Miguel es amable. Something easy. I think Miguel is very kind, or I think Miguel is kind. If you want to say very kind, just add muy. Opino que Miguel es muy amable. Just remember we're right here. Okay, we already did this and did this one as well. Opino que Miguel es muy amable. I think Miguel is very kind. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now the next one. Me gusta or no me gusta. I like it or I dislike it or I don't like it. You can add more to it. You can say el colegio. Okay? Just that, el colegio. Me gusta el colegio. Porque es grande. You can even add more to it. Okay? Just like we mentioned above, that the college is big, or the school is big. So let's just add more to the phrase. Me gusta el colegio. Just let me underline this. Me gusta el colegio porque es grande. I like the school/college because it's big. Okay, so that's great. You're expressing your opinion right there. Or you can say, no me gusta el colegio porque es grande. I don't like the school because it's big. Okay, maybe you like small schools, a small college. So you can say that, right? Excellent. That's very easy. You see? Very, very easy. Now, the next one. Me encanta. This one, I believe we can use lo. Although you can just say me encanta el colegio porque es grande. Okay, so that's a different way to say that or this. It's very similar, but it's different. You're saying now that you love the school because it's big. Me encanta el colegio porque es grande. Or the opposite. No me encanta el colegio porque es grande. I don't like the school because it's big. Okay? So that's fine. That's very great. Very great. Very good. Let me just leave it like that. If you want me to use lo, I'm gonna do it so you know how to use lo. Me encanta lo que veo. You're a bit more vague, right? You're not saying specifically what you're seeing. It could be a dress. It could be, someone, doing something interesting. You're vague. So lo is very good if you want to be a bit vague about what you're saying. Me encanta lo que veo. I like what I'm seeing. Okay? That's what this means. No me encanta lo que veo. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Okay? So That's very good. That's very good. I like that example a lot. Now, the next one, guys. Me parece que. Me parece que. Me parece que la casa se ve mal. This means I think the house looks bad. Okay, you're not liking how you're not liking what you're seeing in this case. Me parece que la casa se ve mal. So that's your opinion. You're saying that you think that the house looks bad. So that's great. Para mí, for me, or to me, para mí, para mí, I'm just thinking about something here. Let's go with the college, the word college. Colegio, el colegio es caro. Okay? Para mí, el colegio es caro. For me, or to me, el colegio es caro. The school is expensive. Caro, expensive. For me, the college is expensive. Okay, that's another opinion, right? Mi opinión personal es. Mi opinión personal es, in my personal opinion, or it was, one sec, guys. My personal opinion. Mi opinión personal es que, you can add que to that, que todo, no, la comida está cara. So that's a different way to say something expensive. In this case, we're talking about food. Mi opinión personal es que la comida está cara. My personal opinion is the food is expensive. So keep in mind that you will need que. It's very commonly used when saying mi opinión personal es que. My personal opinion is that the food is expensive. La comida, food, está, is, cara, expensive. Okay? We're saying cara because comida is feminine. La comida. Colegio is masculine. That's why we say caro. Now, we talked about this one, and this one. Let's do this one right here. Well, this one is no sé. I don't know. No sé. So let's keep it simple. Me da igual, same. Let's keep it simple. Me da igual, no me importa. I don't care. That's what it means. Both phrases mean that. Sin comentarios, no comment. Sin comentarios. I have nothing to say. No tengo nada que decir. Well, if you want to know how to spell that, no tengo nada que decir. That's the literal translation of I have nothing to say. Sin comentarios. You can just say sin comentarios, and that's fine. That's fine. Okay, now very quickly, let me show you some examples using the complex phrases, the advanced phrases. Okay. A mi parecer, same thing. Let's just use one single thing. El colegio es caro. Same thing. A mi parecer, el colegio es caro. And that means, in my opinion, the college is expensive. School, college is expensive. Same thing here. En mi opinión, el colegio es caro. So very easy. You can just add one simple phrase and to, the whole phrase. And it sounds more complex. Because if someone asks you, what do you think? And you say, el colegio es caro. It sounds a bit, it's fine if you want to go, if you want to say the way it is without, sugarcoating anything. But it's better to use these phrases because it's your opinion, right? So you can use these phrases for sure. Como yo lo veo, the way I see it, como yo lo veo, el colegio es caro. Very easy, very easy. Como yo lo veo, the way I see it, el colegio es caro. The school is expensive. Con respecto a, what are we saying here? If you want to say the college is expensive, con respecto al colegio, you can add a second opinion phrase. Creo que es caro. Okay? So, with respect to the college, comma, I think it's expensive. Con respecto al colegio, remember, when you have a and el, what happens is that we remove the letter E and it becomes al. Con respecto al colegio, creo que es caro. With respect to the college, I think it's expensive. Considero que el colegio es caro. I consider, remember the translation is, I consider that the college is expensive. Very similar to saying as well, I think the college is expensive, but it's just a different way to say it. Considero que. Desde mi punto de vista, you can say, el colegio no es caro. So that's the opposite. It's not expensive. Desde mi punto de vista, that means from my point of view, el colegio no es caro. The school is not expensive. No es caro. It's not expensive. Or is not expensive in this situation. En cuanto a el colegio, coma, very similar to con respecto a. En cuanto a el, you can actually, en cuanto al colegio, that's the correct way, no es caro. Okay? And this means with regard to the college, it's not expensive. No es caro. Remember in Spanish, when you say no es caro, you don't have to, in English you say it's not expensive. It is not expensive, but in Spanish you can just say no es caro. Okay? No es caro. Eat in Spanish, we don't have eat. Lo can work like eat, but we don't need it here. You just need to say not expensive, pretty much. No es caro. Estoy a favor de. So this one means I'm in favor of. Let's talk about if we're talking about the college again, or any college. I'm trying to see how we can use it there. Estoy a favor de. No, this is not, like, I don't think it's gonna work with that, with college. Estoy a favor de. Estoy a favor de. What can it be? Mr. Stephen, can you give me another topic? Well, let's just keep it simple. Estoy a favor de la democracia. Okay, if we're talking about politics. I'm in favor of democracy. Okay, la democracia. So we just added la democracia. So that's pretty good. Estoy a favor de la democracia. Self-education. Self-education? Is that the topic, mister? Education. Estoy a favor de la, I like that one, de la educación. So education, educación. So very similar, very similar. Thank you, Mr. Stephen. Okay, now, estoy en contra de, we talked about it a little bit, contaminación. Contaminación. Sorry about that. Estoy en contra de la contaminación. I'm against pollution. Okay. Oh my God. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Estoy en contra de la contaminación. So, I'm against pollution. What is going on? What is this? Okay, there you go. Now, estoy convencido or convencida que el mundo mejorará. That's complex. It's a bit complex, not that much. Do you know what this means? Estoy convencido or convencida que el mundo mejorará. Mejorará. That's an interesting word. This means I'm convinced that the world will get better, you know? If we're talking about pollution, democracy, fairness, you know, all of that, I think this phrase applies to that. Mejorará could also mean improve. So I'm convinced that the world will improve. Okay? Or will get better. Now, we have two left. Estoy de acuerdo con. You can leave it a bit simple and say contigo. Estoy de acuerdo contigo, and that means I agree with you. Estoy de acuerdo contigo. I agree with you. You can also just say estoy de acuerdo. That means I agree. That's fine as well. Or you can say estoy de acuerdo con ella. I agree with her. Okay? So, or you can add something more complex. Estoy de acuerdo con Estoy de acuerdo con los resultados. So I agree with the results. Okay, I agree with the results, and of course it can get as complex as you want it to be. Resultados means results, and let's leave it like that. Estoy de acuerdo con ella. I agree with her. And lastly, no estoy de acuerdo con. You can say lo que dices. Remember, lo is a very vague or not too, specific when you are talking about something. So you can say, no estoy de acuerdo con lo que dices. I disagree with what you're saying. Okay? So this is very interesting how to use all these phrases to express your opinion. Please feel free to, you should practice using, these phrases because they're gonna improve your Spanish for sure. And of course, we're constantly expressing opinions, so these are very important to learn for sure. That's it. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? I know it's a long lesson, but we learned a lot of vocabulary, and we also learned how to use that vocabulary. Any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Thank you, Mr. Steven X, for helping me. And also Lindsay, KS, Chrissy, thank you so much for being here, for participating, for interacting with me. I appreciate it for sure. And let me know if you have any questions. If you missed this stream, just leave your questions in the comment section down below. And remember that I live stream every Tuesday, every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. No, thank you. Okay, that's good. And if you don't want to miss out my live streams, remember to click on the notification icon, the bell icon. I believe it's next to the subscribe button, and just activate all the notifications so YouTube can let you know every time I live stream. Okay. Remember also, I have a server on Discord. It's a Spanish community. It's free, guys. I feel that I'm going like this, sorry. It's for free, so feel free to join that community if you have any questions about Spanish. If you want to practice your Spanish, you can do that there as well. And yeah, you can find the link in the video description down below. Please read the rules before joining the server. That's important. Okay, that's it. I don't see any questions. Once again, thanks for watching. Muchas gracias por ver el en vivo. Take care, and well, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Adios. Take care. Cuídense. Bye.